Hello everyone, welcome to this yin class. You will need a bolster and maybe 2 blocks. So let's start. Get ready on your mat. Come to a seated pose, either crossing your legs or bring your knees together and sit on your heels. And bring your hands on your knees, closing your eyes. Lift your chest slightly as you drop the shoulders down. Soften your face, connecting to your breathing. Maybe take a couple of deep breaths in through your nose and out again, long exhalation. Find steadiness. Notice your presence on the mat, being aware of your presence. Take a deep inhale through your nose. Long exhale. Bring your palms together, thumbs in the heart center. Lift your heart and bow your head. You can set yourself an intention. Intentions can be very powerful, can help you to be present throughout the pose, to be more aware, to feel more inside yourself. Any intention is welcome. Maybe you just set the intention of feeling present every time you are getting into a pose, just feeling, allowing yourself to feel everything, to listen, to truly listen. Inhale. Exhale. And open your eyes. Let's start with some fascia neck release. So with your left hand, you're going to bring your left hand on top of your right side of the chest. And you're going to press in and down. So your skin, you're going to press your skin, pull your skin down. And as you do this, you're going to tilt your head over to the left side. So feeling the nice stretch, all the fascia of your neck are stretching from your jaw to your jawline to your collarbone. So really press in and down, stretching all the tissues, all the deep connective tissues of your neck. Breathing here. And then slowly come back to the center. Let's do the other side. Right hand on the left side, and then press it in and down, and slowly tilt your head over to the right side. And slowly come back, release. So we're going to start the pose as a child's pose. So bring your hand down on your mat and then bring your knees wide. Sit on your heels, bring your toes together and sit on your heels. So we're going to what we call cuddle arms here. You're going to bring your right arm under the left, so you can take both arms at the same time, or if it's a little too much for you, you can take one arm at a time. So right hand under your left, right arm under your left arm, and then bring your left arm on the right side. So you're crossing your arms here. And maybe bring the forehead down the mat, maybe on the block. And if that's way too intense for you, then start by just reach your left arm forward and right arm on to the left. Bring your forehead down. Let it all soften. So the more separated your hands are going to be, the more away from each other they're going to be, and the more challenging it will be for your shoulders. You can clearly feel some stretch on the top, the front of the shoulders. All the deep connective tissue stretching. Trying to relax your hips towards your heels. Relax your face. And then once you found your pose, and try to remain still, not to move. Try not to move. And just breathing here. Relax your whole body and breathe. Connecting to your breath. Try to stay present. Not to think about what to do after or what you did before. Try to stay here and allowing yourself to feel everything, to be fully aware and present. Relax your upper body on your arms, on your shoulders. Don't hold anything back, just let go. Almost there. Take a deep, full breath here. Slowly lift your head. Then bring your arms forward in front of you. And then change side. Bring your left arm under the right. Either stay here and bring your forehead down, or if you want, bring your right arm on the left side. Really bring your hands far apart and bring the forehead down. Stay connected, stay present. Almost there. Take a deep, full breath. Slowly lift your head, bring your arms, stretch your arms forward. And come all the way down on your belly, stretching your legs. Bring one hand on top of the other. And relax your forehead on top of your hands. Now lift your head and you're going to stretch your right arm to the right side. So we're going to stretch the shoulder the opposite way. You're going to bring your left hand under the shoulder on your fingertips and then lifting the left foot, bend your knee and then roll over to your right shoulder. All the way, bring maybe your left foot down behind you. Close your eyes, find a soft gaze. And keeping the connection, feeling the right shoulder, the right side of the chest opening, expanding, all the deep connective tissues stretching. Almost there. Observing the movement of your chest as you're breathing. Maybe go a little deeper, leaning a little bit more onto your right shoulder. And then deep inhale, exhale, and slowly rolling back on your belly. Bringing one hand on top of the other and forehead to rest. Feeling the difference with the right side, left side. How open and probably loose and light your right shoulder is feeling right now compared to the left one. And then let's even it out. So lift your head, bring your left arm to the side, stretch your left arm. Bring your right fingertips under your right shoulder, lift your right foot, bend your knee, and then slowly roll over your left shoulder. Bring the right foot back behind you. Stay with your breath, stay with your intentions. Then try to remain still, even if it's just for a minute, even if it's not just for the whole pose, just for 1 minute, try to not move. Deep, full breath. And then gently rolling back on your belly. And bring one hand on top of the other. And forehead to rest. And then bring your hand under the shoulders. Then slowly press through your hands. Come to tabletop. Bring your knees under your hips. And let's find Anahatanasana or melting heart pose. You're going to bring your arms forward, stretch your arms. Try to keep your hips more or less above your knees. And then bring the forehead down. Maybe you're going to bring the block under your forehead. Really drop and let go of your shoulders, your chest. Sending your sits bones high. Maybe you want to bring your chest and your chin down, if you can reach for the ground with your chest and chin. We're doing a lot for the shoulders right now. Deep, full breath. And slowly press your hands and find ourselves on our belly. Bring your hands together. Lift your head, bring your hands under the shoulders, slowly come back up to seated to find shoelace. So you're going to bring your knees together and then sit on your right side, on your right hip, and then bring your left foot over. Maybe you're going to bring your foot close to your hip and then stack your left knee over the right. If that's too intense, you can stretch your bottom leg, right leg forward. Maybe bring something under your right leg, under your right knee. Otherwise, keep your knees together, stack your knees together. Bring your hands in front of you and then slowly fold over your legs. So same thing here, you can bring a block under your forehead to rest your head any level you want. Or just hang your head, just allowing yourself to just hang here and relax. Staying with your sensations, no matter what they are, just stay with it. Accepting them and breathing through them. Letting go, you probably feel something on your left hip right now. It can be quite intense. As long as it's not sharp pain, then stay with it. Take a deep, full breath. And then slowly coming back up to seating. Bring your hands behind you, under your legs. And then bring your legs, bring your feet to mat distance, knees together and lie on your back. Keep your knees together. You can sway your knees right to left if you need some movement on your hips for release. Close your eyes. And slowly rolling over to your side. Coming to sitting position, and then bring yourself onto the left side, left hip, and then bring your right foot over and back towards your left hip, maybe stretching the left leg, the bottom leg. Bring your hands down, release the shoulders down and fold over your legs. And staying connected, stay present. Almost there. Take a deep, full breath. Slowly come back up. Lean back under your legs. Bring your feet mat distance, knees together to touch. Lying on your back and taking windshield wipers. Slowly. And gently rolling over to your side, coming back up to seated. Now we're going to need the bolster. Maybe you don't need the bolster, but let's try it. You're going to bring yourself back onto your mat on your back. Then you're going to bring your feet hip-width distance, lift your hips, and then bring the bolster just underneath you, under your sits bones. We're going to go for snail pose. So there's a lot of option to snail pose. You're going to lift your legs, stretch your legs. So some of you will stay there. So that's why we have the bolster. You can bring the bolster closer to your lower back, roll it all the way up. Maybe you can go a little further. Maybe you can have your feet touching the ground on top of your head and staying there. So adjusting the pose. And then once you've adjusted and found the pose, then remaining still here. So you can go as far as you want, or keeping it simple. The bolster is there to support you, to help you not to roll onto your back again. Relax your shoulders, your neck, and your head. You can micro bend your knees, allowing your knees to just gently fall on your forehead or on the sides of your head, wherever you are. Keeping your breath flowing. Almost there. Take a deep, full breath. And then slowly rolling the bolster away from you as you gently come back on your back. Extend your legs, taking a mini Shavasana. And slowly bend your knees, rolling over to your side. And coming to seated for one heart opener pose. So you can use either the bolster. If you have the bolster, you can bring the bolster at the back of the mat. If you want something more, a little deeper, more deep, then you can have the blocks, making a T shape with the blocks at any level you want. Maybe you want the medium level, maybe the highest level if you're ready. Then you're going to bring your feet together. Bring your feet close to you and bring your knees apart. And then you're going to start to lean on the bolster, lie on the bolster. Bring the first one between the shoulder blades. Try to find the right spot. It shouldn't hurt. It's not comfortable, but it shouldn't hurt. And the other one for the back of the head. Relax your arms, relax your legs, relax your shoulders. Let your shoulders open and drop on the side. Close your eyes and soften your face. And feeling the rise and fall of your chest as you're breathing in and out through your nose, feeling your chest and your heart expanding. Going on with this day, in this day with a heart wide open, ready to give, ready to receive, ready to express, expressing your true self. While you're staying connected. Almost there. Take a deep, full breath here. And slowly, maybe pressing on your elbows or rolling on the side. And move the blocks, all the bolster away from you. And then lie on your back again. Take a deep breath in through your nose, feeling the space you have created in your chest and side out. And gently rolling over to your side. Coming to seated for the last pose. That is a twist. You're going to bring the bolster, the back of the mat. And you're going to sit on the right side, on your right hip. So you're going to bring your right hip close to the bolster, bring your knees together, bend your knees. And then bring your left knee, your top knee, under your right foot. Bring your hands on either side of your bolster and slowly lean onto the bolster. Maybe you can turn your head to the right side. If it's too intense, then you can look to the left side. Trying to have your belly button, if it's possible, on the bolster or as much as you can. Relax your face and just let go. Relaxing your arms. And allowing yourself to just let go. Releasing your whole body on the bolster. Surrendering to the force of gravity. Let yourself be supported. deep, full breath here. Pressing yourself back up. Bring the bolster away from you for a moment. And then lie on your back. You can stretch your legs, or you can take windshield wipers if you need some movement. And slowly bend your knees, roll over to your side, maybe the left side. And then bring the bolster again behind you. Bring the bolster close to your left hip and bring your right knee onto your left foot. Bring your hands on either side of the bolster and then slowly leaning onto it. Belly button on the bolster, gaze to the left side. Gets too much, then look to the right side. Closing your eyes. Observing your inner sensations and feeling the twist on your spine. With your eyes closed, trying to feel your spine. Trying to feel where your spine is twisting. Relaxing the right shoulder, left shoulder, arms. Maybe observing the rise and fall of your back as you're breathing. And observing your inner silence, staying with your breath. Yin is also a meditative practice, so try to stay present, try not to escape. Connecting to your inner sensations, your breath. Almost there. And take a deep, full breath. Bring your hands down and pushing yourself up to seated. Remove the bolster and find Pentacle, Yin Shavasana, Pentacle. Now hold on to your back. Bring your legs mat distance at least and arms wide open, palms facing up. Feel free to use any props for Pentacle. You can bring your bolster under your knees or under your thighs. And then try to totally let go here. Drop everything. Physical body, drop everything. Mental body, emotional body, drop everything. And stay here for as long as you like. Start to deepen your breath and then move your toes, your fingers. Circle your ankles and your wrists. And then stretch your arms over your head. Take a deep, nice stretch here. Bend your knees and slowly roll over to your side. When you're ready, slowly press yourself back up to a comfy seat. Bring your hands together in front of the heart and lift your heart, bow your head. Thanking yourself for today's practice. Finding the time and creating the space for yourself. Thank you so much for practicing and joining today. Namaste. Thank you so much for being here, joining and practicing with us. Have a beautiful day. Namaste.